Junior.
All right, good evening, everyone. How we doing this evening?
All right.
We doing good? We feeling fine?
Yeah, all right.
We looking good. We looking good. I like to see all this melanation over there. All right? Give yourself a round of applause real quick. Give yourself a round of applause. I'd like to give thanks to Mr. Felton for inviting everyone and everybody coming out. Thank you very much. I'm a motivational speaker. My company is called Lion Leadership, okay? And we try to motivate, inspire, and make sure that people have that insight and that foresight and that vision. What I'm talking about today is something called blueprints. Anybody know what a blueprint is? Show your hand real quick. Let me see if you know what a blueprint is. All right. To the young guys, if you don't know what a blueprint is, when you're building a house, you got a blueprint, all right? You got it planned out. You got to know where your restroom's gonna be. You got to know where you want the toilet. You want to know where the restroom and the second level gonna be in a house. What you want to put on the second level. You got to have all that planned out. So that's what we're talking about today. What's your planning like? What are you looking at? Do you have a plan? Do you have a vision for your life? A lot of you might say, no, I don't have a vision. Maybe say, I'm 12, I never thought about it. Some people might say, oh, I got plenty of time, you know. Who in here have a plan and a vision? Show me your hand. I want to see your hand if you're young guys. Plan and a vision. Okay, over here. All right. Where we at over here? Okay, good. Plan and a vision. All right, because if you have a blueprint for your life, you have something to go by. You got something to aim towards. You got a goal. You got a dream. You got an aspiration. A lot of us go through life and we forget about those dreams and aspirations. We forget about what we had planned when we were younger. Okay, but just like you making a house, right? You have a blueprint. You got different stages. All right. So when you're making a house, you got the foundation, right? So that foundation, is it important? Is the basis important in your life? Huh? So that foundation is very, very important. You got to make sure your foundation is built up on solid ground. And if it's on shaky ground, what's going to happen? Huh? Anybody know? It's going to wash away? Is it going to crack?
Crumble.
Huh? Crumble? The house start withering away. Okay? So you got to make sure your foundation is on solid ground. So as you go through life, your foundation has to be solid. Okay? Built up on solid ground. So a lot of you might say, oh, I don't like religion, or I don't like spirituality or whatever, but that's your foundation. Your spiritual foundation. That's who you truly are as a man. You're not the, you're not the cars, you're not the clothes, you're not the things that you see, materialism. You are the spiritual man within. That's your foundation. Don't forget that, and you build on that as the man or other one. But as you go on different levels in your foundation, right? You have infant, toddler, you got young adult, you got adult, okay? You got different levels that you go on to in your life. But each level, as you go on your journey, you got a plan. You got to say, hey, I'm going to do this, and this level, all right? But are you going to hold yourself accountable on those levels? Any young man going to hold himself accountable? Raise your hand. I want to see. You going to hold yourself accountable on those levels? Huh? Because if you're not holding yourself accountable, who's going to do it for you? Huh? Who's going to hold you accountable? Huh? Who's going to hold you accountable? All right? So you got to say, you know what? I'm holding myself accountable today. I'm holding myself accountable for my life. I'm responsible for my life. Okay? You be looking at your parents. Be like, oh yeah, dad, yeah, I want you, to tell me this and tell me that, right? But is that really gonna make you into the man that you want to be? Or is you taking accountable for to make you into the man you want to be? Holding yourself accountable on each level. Saying, you know what? I want to do this. And guess what? Stick with that. Don't ever let your dreams, aspirations, and your desires go. No matter what happens in your life, no matter what happens, because you're going to get distracted. You're going to, go through different things. You might even play sports, the NFL. But guess what? After the NFL over with, what you gonna do? You hurt, you injured. What you gonna do? You gonna forget your dreams? Or you gonna hold them? You gotta hold those dreams. And you gotta say, I'm 45 years old. Guess what? I still have dreams. I still got aspirations. It never stops. I'm still aiming towards the sky. I'm still heading towards my pinnacle in life. It never ends, gentlemen. But I'm here to inspire you to make sure that you keep your dreams, your aspirations. Whatever you want in life, let's go. Let nothing stop you from your dreams and aspirations at all. Nothing can stop you. Okay? So if you're building your house, make sure your house is stable. So when you put that wood on there, guess what? Ain't nobody gonna shake you. Because when you find a man that know who they are, a man that's solid, you got a triple threat. When you find a man that knows and confident in who he is, oh my God, that's a powerful man. But he need a powerful queen right beside him. So you guys have to make sure that you're on solid ground first, and that's your spiritual foundation. Build it, okay? Invest in yourself. And please, you can reach me anywhere. I'll give you my cards so you can build that spiritual foundation as you go along on your different levels in your journey. But you got to make sure as you building your house, you don't forget about the roof, okay? You need that roof to make it a house. Or it's just going to be, walls, all right? And it's going to be an unfinished project, all right? So as you become an adult, please make sure that you, on your journey, you be the best version of self possible. And you finish your goals, you finish your dreams, and you finish your aspirations. All right? Line leadership.